Hey guys, Chris here and welcome back to another Destiny video. This one is a highly requested one, an updated version of the video I made earlier this year covering Snapshot and Quickdraw for snipers. Obviously snipers were changed in the April update, zoom levels were increased and it also takes longer to scope in now than it did previously. Snapshot also caught a slight nerf and it now gives a 20% increase to ADS speed instead of 30%. So before we hop into all the tests on aim down sight, let's just have a quick look at the increase to zoom level. In the footage you're watching, I'm standing in the exact same place, aiming at the exact same spot, both before and after the patch. You can definitely tell the difference. It's hard to tell exactly how much the zoom has been increased, but judging from this I'm gonna estimate that there's roughly 30% less peripheral vision, which is a pretty big deal. It does take a bit to get used to, took me roughly 2 full trials runs, but once you do get used to it, it will feel pretty normal again. Now before we jump into all the numbers surrounding aim down sights times, let's just recap what I concluded in the previous video. Previously, the base aim down sight speed for any sniper with the short gaze scope was 0.4 seconds. With either Snapshot or Quickdraw, the scope in time was 0.3 seconds, so these two perks gave the exact same bonus to aim down sights, effectively making Quickdraw the better option for obvious reasons. The one exception to this was when you're running Blade Dancer, where you could stack both perks and that would result in an incredibly fast aim down sight time of just 0.23 seconds. It's also important to note that Quickdraw as a weapon perk and Quickdraw as a skill in the Blade Dancer are identical. They don't work differently and they don't stack. One of the main criticisms of my previous vid was that I used different snipers for the testing. However, I have since concluded that these results were accurate by testing it on the class promontory sniper, which comes with both Quickdraw and Snapshot. After the patch, the base scope in time is 0.43 seconds, so only one additional frame. In the patch notes it did say 2 frames were added, so I tested this multiple times, but I got the same result every single time. Snapshot obviously caught a nerf, but it still shaves off 1/10 of a second, taking the scope in time down to 0.33 seconds, so effectively Snapshot is unchanged. Though leaving it unchanged might have resulted in Snapshot completely counteracting the nerf due to frame rounding. But that's some technical mumbo jumbo which we're not going to delve into right now. Quickdraw also caught a nerf, something which was not mentioned in the patch notes as far as I'm aware, and it was actually hit harder than Snapshot. The ADS time with Quickdraw is now 0.37 seconds, and lastly, Quickdraw and Snapshot do no longer stack. It does still make sense to run them together as you'll get the best of both worlds, so to speak, with the ADS speed of Snapshot and the handling of Quickdraw though. The difference in ADS speed might only be 1 frame, but from playing around with these perks over the weekend, I can tell you that you can definitely feel the difference, even if it is a very minor one. If you have the choice between Snapshot and Quickdraw, I would still argue that Quickdraw is the better option, though both are solid choices and there's definitely more of an argument to be made for Snapshot now than there was before the patch. The fact that Quickdraw and Snapshot no longer stack also means that there's much less of an incentive to run Blade Dancer now, as that was one of the few things the subclass had going for it. It still has a great neutral game, but it really doesn't have as many great benefits for snipers anymore, especially if you have a sniper rifle with Quickdraw available to you. But that's it from me guys. I know it was a bit of a short video, but I hope you did find it helpful, and if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below and I'll try my best to give you an answer. I'll leave you with all the test footage. It's really boring, so stick around if you want to see it, and I will see you next time.